Hey, it's Mitchell, and I have something really fun for you today. I'm going to show you how to write a certain kind of email, which is going to encourage your email list to go and buy the thing that they checked out but didn't. And so this is called a deadline email. The reason why you want to send this type of email to your email list is because most people will not do the thing that you want them to do. So typically, when you send an email, you start with, hey, I've got this thing, go check it out. And then if they click on that link, they have behaviorally indicated that they're interested in whatever it is that you have to sell. Well, just because they went and looked at it, told you they were interested in it, doesn't mean they're going to buy. So the emails that I'm going to show you how to write today is going to encourage these people to go and buy. And we're going to be using deadlines. We are taking something away from somebody if they don't act within that certain amount of time. And the reason why we do this is because most people will not do the thing that you want them to do. And because our attention span on the internet is so poor, we have to encourage people to go and do it, okay? So this is the second time that I filmed this video because when I went through it the first time, I wrote these emails in real time, but I very poorly, as you're gonna see, edited out the parts where I didn't talk and I was just typing. You wouldn't wanna watch that. But I do want you to know that in the two emails that I'm gonna show you how to write, the first one took me maybe 30 seconds, and then the second one took me like 10 to 15 seconds. This does not take a long time to write. As you're gonna see, these are very easy to write. I'm gonna give you a framework to follow, and you'll be able to use this today. So with that being said, let's get into the video, and you're gonna enjoy it.
Okay, so this is gonna be called a deadline email. If you send a series of these, it's gonna be known as the deadline sequence, okay? So what I mean by like a deadline sequence is this is just a series of emails that you would send one after another that just reminds people that whatever it is that you're trying to sell them is going away. And so if I had to give you an unofficial framework to writing this, it's gonna be hey name, so hey Mitchell, right? That thing you checked out, because we know they went and checked out that thing that you're trying to sell them. So it'd be that thing is going away. And then you would put like the date, so like today, for example. So hey Mitchell, that thing you checked out is going away today. Get it here. That's your first call to action, right? Because we always want to give them a way to get the thing that they checked out, and that's usually going to be a hyperlink in the email where they can click on and go to that page and check out your offer. So hey name, that thing you checked out is going away today. Get it here. It'll do this for you. So this is the benefits of it, okay? So just like the click sequence, if you watch that video, we always want to be doing the selling in the email, right? So with the click sequence, we were trying to sell the click. So this video that I want you to check out is going to show you how to do X, Y, Z. This thing that you did check out is ultimately going to do X, Y, Z for you. So it'll do benefits for you. And again, when I show you how to write this email off the top of my head, and you'll see how I write this, okay? So it'll do this for you. Again, get it here before it goes away. And then you would just do your sign off and PS. So the sign off is again just to make it more personal. So if you're sending this email out to hundreds of people by chance, we want to put your name at the very end so it seems more personal. Now, if you have a super long email, that's where you would put the PS in, and the PS is just restate the whole offer, right? Restate the whole offer. So let's assume, for the sake of this example, that here, let me go ahead and come down here. Let's assume that we're gonna be selling my $7 copywriting course, okay? And let's say that I sent you to, now because it is $7, I wouldn't typically send you to like a webinar or something. I'm just gonna send you straight to that sales page. But in this example, let's pretend that I am selling a copywriting course for like $9.97, and I sent them to a page where they're gonna learn how to write a sales letter, for example, okay? So we would start with, hey name, so hey Mitchell. Now, one of the things that I want to preface before we go into writing these emails is, just like I said in my click sequence video, you want to have fun when you write these emails. If you write an email and you get too serious about it, it might come off as a little bland or a little stale. I'm telling you, you could write the stupidest email, the goofiest email, but if it does everything that I just showed you up here, where you're saying, hey, that thing's going away, get it here, it'll do this for you, it's going to perform, okay? So I said this in one of my other videos, but I'm gonna say it again because this is so important. When you write copy, if you've ever been through a copywriting course, every single one of them is gonna tell you to write like you're having a conversation. This gets easier the more you do it, but the way that you can build this skill up from me personally doing it is literally just write whatever comes to mind, right? Now, of course, you want to go back and read it and make sure it all makes sense, but you'll see when you start writing stuff and you have fun with it, you have more of like a conversation, right? So I'm going to try and do that in this email right now. I'm just going to start, again, I'm going to preface that I sent them to some kind of video where they watched a training on how to write a sales letter, and now I'm trying to sell them a copywriting course to teach them how to sell stuff, okay? So that's what I'm gonna be going off of, and I'm just gonna write what's on top of my head. This is either gonna be really short or it'll be decently long, but I just want you to see that when you write this stuff, it doesn't matter what you say, as long as you have those elements in it that I listed above, okay? So then, let's go do this. So if I don't talk for a little bit, it's because I'm also trying to think and write, okay? So hey Mitchell. Hey Mitchell, that sales letter video you checked out was cool, right? Writing sales letters is what help you sell stuff because of the certain psychological elements that go into them. But you know what can help you sell anything fast? My copywriting course, which I offered you to join at the end of that video, and I was giving you a pretty cool $100 discount with it, right? With it. But just so you know, enrollment closes tonight. So if you want in, you can join here. And this would be like my call to action right here, where I would link this. So if I go back and read this, but just so you know, enrollment closes tonight. So if you want in, you can join here. And then we can end it with Mitchell if you really wanted to. And so let's read this. Hey Mitchell, a sales letter video you checked out was cool, right? Writing sales letters are what help you sell stuff because of the certain psychological elements that go into them. But you know what can help you sell anything fast? My copywriting course, which I offered you to join at the end of that video, and I was giving you a pretty cool $100 discount with it. But just so you know, enrollment closes tonight. So if you want in, you can join here. Mitchell, right? So that could be a whole email in itself right there. Now, if you wanted to write one that's a little shorter than that, so for example, so when I write my deadline emails, right, I usually write longer copy ones like that, and then at the very end, like right before my page is about to expire, I'll write a very short email, so it'll be, hey name. Hey Mitchell, my copywriting course closes in a few hours. It'll really help you sell anything fast, and you can join at a $100 discount. You might want to reword that to make it a little more appealing than that, but because I'm just going off the top of my head, that's just doing that. So my copywriting course closes in a few hours. It'll really help you sell anything fast, and you can join at a $100 discount. Grab it here before you miss out, Mitchell, right? So that would be an email that you would send literally right before your deadline is about to expire, or your deadline's about to be here, okay? So if I had to do anything, so what we did, so hey name, that thing you checked out, my copywriting course goes away in a few hours. Here's the benefit, it'll help, so we can actually get rid of really. So it'll help you sell anything fast, and you can join at a $100 discount. So that's a benefit, it'll help you sell anything fast, plus you get a $100 discount. So that's almost like a bonus in this case. And then call to action, grab it here before you miss out, and then sign off in PS. So this is gonna be how you would write a deadline email. Again, the reason why you would want to use this, and I hope the demonstration or the examples that I gave you in this video show you that this really isn't complicated. When it comes to emailing, what I learned is that it's a numbers game, right? So if you have 100 people that see your offer, maybe 1 to 3 of them will buy. Well, these are the type of emails that you want to send to get those 1 to 3 people to go and buy. Because if you didn't send these kinds of emails, you can't expect people, especially if you send them to like a webinar, for example, or an on-demand training that's 30 minutes long, they're not going to stay and watch that whole thing. And if they did, it might be one person. And if that one person did watch that whole thing, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to join. So the deadline emails that I just showed you how to write are the emails you want to send to the people that checked out your offer and didn't buy from you yet. This is what you do to get them to go back and buy from you. So I know in this video, there wasn't a lot of talking in this video because I had to write the emails in front of you, this is all done off the top of my head. But this will help you make sales, and I'm glad you watched it. So listen, if you want to know the new way to run Facebook ads, I'm going to leave a free link down below, or a link down below to a free training for that. If you want to know how to make sales with emails fast, so more of what I just showed you in today's video, I'm also going to leave a link down below which you can go and watch that. And again, that's a free training. And if you want to learn how to write copywriting, I have a complete course that you can get for just $7. I'm running ads to it at the time of filming this video, and people are absolutely loving it. The amount of value you get for $7 is phenomenal. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Hope this video helped, and I'll see you in the next one.